Hello, Tom here with another video. Now, some people have commented on my previous videos about the Kawasaki GPz, and I haven't uploaded one for a while. And the reason for that is that I haven't had the bike. It's been away in the garage for about a month, and you may be wondering why that is. Well, I'm going to tell you in this video. When I took the bike for its belt replacement a few months ago, the garage that did the work told me that the GPz monoshock had seized and was just not in very good condition, and that it needed to be replaced, otherwise it would fail the MOT. And so I thought, okay, you guys obviously know what you're talking about. I will see if I can get one, a new shock, and I will return the bike to you and you can replace it for me. All well and good. So I then embarked on a bit of an odyssey, trying to find a new or used monoshock. I did find one on eBay. I contacted the seller, asked if it was in good condition, if it was all working, everything. They told me that yes, it was. I'll put some footage here of the actual thing. I was intending to do a video about this weeks ago, but then the following events unfolded, which I will now explain to you. So I got this used monoshock off eBay. It was an official Kawasaki one from a GPz305. I was happy with that. I was assured by the seller that it was all fine and dandy and it would fit and it would work. Took the bike to the garage with the monoshock. About an hour after I dropped it off, the guys from the garage rang me and said, look, this monoshock that you supplied us with is actually in worse condition than the one that's in the bike. I was like, great, thanks seller on eBay for telling me that it was in fine condition. I mean, it did look in good cosmetic condition, apart from a little bit of surface rust on the actual coil, but apparently the inner section of the monoshock was completely busted. So I weighed up my my options, which were to search again on eBay and potentially get another dud used monoshock and go through the whole process again, or as the garage suggested, they could order one from Hagon and have one made. They custom make them Hagon, especially for these bikes, because they're just so unusual in 2022. So I ummed and ahed about it. I weighed up the cost. The cost for a new Hagon shock was £300. And I thought to myself, look, if I'm going to get this done, I want to get it done properly. So I said, yeah, go ahead, get the new shock, and then it'll be fine. As I've said on this channel before in these videos about this particular bike, this is an extremely uncommon bike now in the UK. And I didn't want to really just let it die. I didn't want to chuck it on the scrap heap, sort of metaphorically and actually, if that's the right term. So I instructed the garage to go ahead, order the Hagon shock, which they did, and then on further investigation they found that all the bearings as well needed changing, and also I think they call it the dog leg. It's the bit that the suspension strut actually attaches to, which allows it to move up and down. That needed replacing as well. So quite a few bits needed to be bought and replaced. But as you can see, I've now got the bike back, and I have to say the ride quality, the improvement in ride quality is very noticeable. Previously, because I'd never ridden a Kawasaki GPz305 before, I didn't really know how it should ride, how it should feel. It did feel a bit stiff, but the previous owner told me that they'd tightened up the shock. So, you know, who was I to argue with that? Having ridden it back from the garage today, the difference in ride comfort is, as you can tell from that just happened there, that facial expression. Don't know what that was, but the ride quality is noticeably different. It actually bounces now when you go over a bump. And yeah, what I will do is I'll try and show you the shock in the bike. I'll spin the camera around and you can have a look at that. Okay, so this is the bike. Obviously it's all been put back together now, and I've ridden it back in the rain, so it's a bit dirty. But if you look, you can see just through there the brand new shock there. That's a brand new custom made Hagon shock, if the camera focuses, which it has done. And it's got all new, I'll move it under here so you can see properly. It's got all new bearings in there as well. Hopefully you can see that. So yeah, I'm very happy with the Very happy with the work that's been done. It was quite expensive, but for this bike, you know, I just want to keep it running, to be honest. So that's a little bit about where the GPZ has been, why there's not been many uploads on the channel about this bike. Essentially, I've just not had it for a month while the shock was made. It took 4 weeks for them to actually custom make that shock absorber. In that month, I have been using my Royal Enfield Interceptor to commute on, and it's been absolutely perfect. Well, it's a brand new bike, so it's going to be. Yeah, getting back on this thing is a bit of a change. It's not as much of a bone shaker as it was, obviously, now with the new shock in there installed. But, you know, what's next for the GPZ then? I think new tyres is a definite, because these Avon Road Riders have been on here probably for about the last 6 or 7 years, I'm told. They've got plenty of tread on them, but I just want to be sure that they're going to be good in the wet weather, because obviously I live in the UK and it, you know, always rains here, so I want to get it. I want to be safe on the roads. Anything else? It needs an MOT soon. I might have it serviced as well, because it does knock a bit when it's started up cold. When it warms up, it's fine, but initially when it starts, there is a bit of a knock. So I don't know if that's something to do with the timing or the cam chain or something, but I'll have that looked at by a professional. Otherwise, I mean, yeah, the bike is, you know, obviously it's still in really good condition for the age. And the mechanics at the garage, which was garage number 7 in Southampton, were, you know, obviously quite amazed that a GPz305 came their way in this condition. So yeah, one other job I think I'd like to do is I'd like to track down some stock exhausts for this bike. You know, the twin exhausts. This has got, if you've seen the other video, it's got the Motard 2-in-1 stainless exhaust on here at the moment, but I would like to get some really good condition stock black twin exhausts. They do pop up on eBay occasionally, but they're usually rotten. One came up on eBay recently, but it was just the left hand one. It was in brand new condition. Sorry about the rain on the roof. So yeah, that's again a very brief, well, I say very brief, a 5-minute description, explanation as to where the GPZ has been, what's happened to it, her. Oh, I have put some new indicators on it as well, so that's another thing. But yeah, thanks to everybody who's commented on the other videos, other GPZ enthusiasts who have found my videos and have made comments under those. Please continue to do so. I will continue to make more content about this bike because I really love it, and it's a bike that doesn't really get a lot of time in the. It doesn't have a shot. It doesn't have a spotlight shone on it enough. So yeah, I will continue to make content about this bike as long as I own it, which hopefully will be quite some time. Fingers crossed, touch wood over there. Anyway, thanks for watching, and look out for more content on this bike in the near future now that it has a proper suspension system. Thanks for watching.